Hi, this is Ken Nelson. I am the Stats Director of the Southern Utah Pistol and Revolver Club in St. George, Utah. We use the Palm and StageScore to score our matches, and we quite like it. We love the immediacy it gives the shooters for their hit factors and other data, and I really like that I can give match results a minute or two literally at the end of the match. This video is intended to help shooters new to the Palm learn how to score a shooter so that they can take their turn scoring just like they do any other work with taping or resetting targets. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do when you're using the Palm to score is make sure that you are on the correct stage. The way to do that is to lock the current stage through this menu. Right now it's on stage 2. Let's say we want to score stage 1. Select it and go back. You can verify that by going back to lock stage, and you see that stage 1 is selected. Now we want to enter scores. To do that, just click enter scores. We can verify that stage 1 up here in the upper right is given, and you'll note that some shooters have a $ in front of their name. That means they've already been scored. Let's score our next shooter, which is Anthony Baca. Select Anthony and hit score. Now as the RO calls off the time, we're going to go to select the time, and let's say he says 12:36, hit the back arrow, 12.35. Okay. Now by default, all steals are listed as shot. If that's not correct, just click in there to clear it and enter the number that they shot and then a miss. Okay, for their any procedurals, go ahead and click and select a number. Okay, now we have to score the targets. Now it works just like paper. The RO will call off 2 alpha and you tap twice. The RO will call off alpha Charlie and you tap on each one. Oops, I made a mistake and did alpha Bravo. Very simple to fix it. Just click on the line at the T2 and it clears the whole line. Then we enter alpha Charlie. Now one of the things I notice when people use the Palm initially is that they don't know that it can really go faster than it looks. So you'll see them go alpha, alpha, when really they could just go click, click, and it'll catch up. It remembers where you clicked. So you go on alpha Bravo, alpha Charlie. We have more than 6 targets, so we go to next, finish it out. 2 alpha, alpha Bravo. If we go down to the next target, oh, it's incorrect. We have too many hits. So we clear it and go alpha Bravo. Alpha Delta, alpha no shoot Mike, 2 alpha, 2 alpha. Now we're done with targets. We need to go back to score and check it. It's going to ask about certain less common things like procedurals. Were there 2 procedurals? No. Let's fix that. There was 1 procedural. Going to check again. 1 procedural is correct. 1 no shoot's correct. 2 misses correct. Okay, now it tells a summary, and what we do as a backup is we write down this information here, how many alphas, how many bravos, and the time. We just do that on a slip of paper per shooter, and that acts as a backup if the Palm has some kind of catastrophe to it. We sign it, save it, and we're done. Now what happens if you want to check the results of a shooter? For instance, maybe you notice an error. You can go back in to score, and it'll ask you if this is a reshoot. No, we're just checking, and we want the summary. It takes you right back. I usually use that in case I forgot to write down my summary data. Okay, so then we go back to the competitors, and we are ready to score the next shooter. So that's it. Pretty simple, very much like paper, but it saves your scorekeeper a lot of time that night typing in all these scores. If you want to try this on your own, go to StageScore.com and download their Palm StageScore emulator, and you can run it, just like I've been doing to make this video. So I hope this was helpful, and remember to have fun shooting and be safe.